My taser! My taser! Hello YouTube. Today what I'm going to do very quickly is teach you how to make a taser. What you're going to need is a soldering iron. It's pretty much like a miniature welder. You may call it a wood burner. But you're going to need one with a point that heats up very hot. You're going to need some solder for it. It's like that. It's like really bendable wire. And then you need two little wires that have a rubber casing around them. And you are also going to need a disposable camera that is a Kodak. And it needs to have a flash, don't forget that. First thing what you do, you want to look at your camera and make sure the flash isn't activated. Because if it is, you might get shocked in the next step. If it is fully charged, then just take a couple pictures and it'll run out the flash eventually. And then you peel off the stickers above the little things and you pop it open. And once you have it open, it should look something like this, except without those two little wires. Try not to touch anything because you may get shocked even though the flash is out. What you're gonna look is for a little black battery type like thing. It's right under there. Right in between those wires. You see that? I'll try to get you a better view. Right there. And you might notice that those things where the wires are attached to connect to it underneath. See that? What you're gonna do, oh wait, what I forgot to tell you in the very beginning, take the battery out before you do anything, as soon as you open it. But so, you get your soldering iron, you lay this down flat, and get your solder. You should have preheated this, and you touch it to the tip of the solder until a bit of it melts onto it, and then with that you solder on a wire to one of those dots that's connected to that black battery-like thing. And then you do the same thing with a different wire to the different dot. And then you should have two wires. Do not touch them because you will get shocked. What you do next is bring the wires around like that and make a little hole right there to put them through, and then duct tape them all inside of the film place that had all the film and shut it. This is the front, so I'm going to shut it like this. And then the back of it will look like this. You have the wires. And then you put on the back, but first put in the battery. And make sure you have like a little piece of tape there to pull the battery out quickly so that you don't have to touch it, because I've been shocked taking the battery out. But then you put on the back piece too. And it should automatically charge the flash, but if it doesn't, what you can do is hold down the flash button until you hear it at a continuous high pitch beeping. And then what you're going to do is tape the wires something like this, so that when you touch something to the wires, something metal to the wires, it will shock. But beware, if you have this kind of camera that I'm using, it will automatically recharge. So you will have to take the battery out and then shock, and then it won't recharge again. And I guess I'll show you a demo of the taser right now. Pop open the back, get the battery, put it in, but I have to be ready because it's going to charge up in a second. In. Put a little piece of tape around the battery. Clip on the back piece, just like this. Now you hear it charging, or you might hear it charging. And then, when you touch those two wires to something, it will do this. Pull out that battery very quickly, just like this. And that's how you make a taser. Just like that. It's very simple. It costs a maximum of $15. And it's very simple to make. So be careful, don't shock anyone, because I'm not responsible for it, and it really hurts, because I've tested it out on myself, and it's not cool. So just be safe, but have fun, show off to your friends, whatever. My other taser.
Under the surface, don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes.